All right, Cameron Buford here, voice of the fans. I got my man Keith Idec with me actually. Hey, Keith, how you doing?
Good, Cameron.
Nice to see you again,
Great
big
to
guy.
see you too, man.
If they didn't know, you're a boxing reporter, been covering boxing for many years now. You're with the boxing scene now?
Yeah, that's I was at the Record and the Herald News newspapers in New Jersey for 23 years. And so I left the paper. I took a severance package from the paper almost 5 years ago now. And it's worked out wonderfully because Viacom CBS now owns Boxing Scene, and so I work for Viacom CBS, which is one of the best news organizations in the world, and it's a tremendous company to work for. So not too many jobs in the world covering boxing full time, and I have one of them. So again, just very thankful for that.
Just a few, only a few of you guys. So I appreciate you sitting down, man. I want to pick your brain about some of the big fights we have coming up in the summer of 2021. Before I go, I want to ask you. Now you. Proud New Jersey, northern New Jersey guy. Why are you rooting for the Knicks and not the Nets?
Well, when I was I've been a Knicks fan since I was probably since 1980 or so.
Okay.
So and the Nets were in New Jersey at that point, but yeah, I've always been a Knicks fan since I was a kid, even when they were bad. I mean, they had some really bad teams in the mid '80s, and I loved Bernard King and and of course Patrick Ewing and John Starks and the whole thing. So I've been a Knicks fan for a really long time. It's been an incredible season in the sense that no one expected anything like this from this kind of, team that they kind of mixed and matched from all over the place. Some guys who were failed lottery picks, and Julius Randle did not live up to his potential until now. It's been a lot of fun to watch, though. I mean, unexpected. They were in the playoffs for the first time in 8 years. It's been quite a run here. And look, whatever happens in this series against Atlanta, I think Knicks fans will be very satisfied with the progress they made.
Well, certainly we see how they're celebrating after
they were celebrating
win.
like they won the NBA championship, which was a little much, to be honest. But I think they're so starved for any type of success because they haven't been to the playoffs since 2013.
Sure. That
54-win season that they had when Carmelo, that was a really good season. Mike Woodson was the coach then. But since then, there's been next to nothing to be happy about. I mean, they draft Porzingis. They finally draft a guy who's worth keeping, and then they get into such a spat that they can't get along, and they have to trade him for basically nothing. They traded him for, right? I mean, they didn't get a whole lot out of that trade. So yeah, it's been a pleasant surprise. Looking forward to watching Game 3 here at the Sportsbook in a little bit. And, hey. Who knows? I don't expect them to go. If they get out of this series with Atlanta, I would expect that to be as far as they go, basically, into the semifinals.
But as you stated, they haven't been in the playoff for quite a while. So all hail Tom Thibodeau, huh?
Yeah,
Thibodeau, he's doing a good job. Derrick Rose is his resurgence in the league.
It's been fun.
Taj Gibson, and then as you say, is Julius Randle. I liked him when he played for the Lakers, although they kind of didn't give him an opportunity to flourish. Then he was in New Orleans, and now he has an opportunity.
Right, because you watched him closely being an LA guy,
yeah,
of
being
course.
in LA, I saw him in LA.
Yeah.
So that team, he was bad coaching. The organization isn't where they are today. So he didn't have a chance to kind of really develop around good talent. But I think Thibodeau has kind of really changed the complexion of that team, and they're playing defense.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, he obviously preaches defense. If you don't play defense, you're not playing.
You're
for
not
him,
playing. So
yeah, they're a very good defensive team, but they've been fun to watch. Like I said, it just got Alec Burks is another guy. Like he was a lottery pick in 2011. Was kind of like a rotation player in the league for 10 years or whatever, but there have been games where he's carried them. Like there was 30-point games for him and everything. No one expected that, it's been fun.
So enjoy it, man. I want to thank you for making time for me. Get to the Sportsbook, get your article done, get to the Sportsbook and enjoy the game, man.
Try, man.
If I catch you later, maybe we'll share a beer.
Absolutely, I'll be over there.